Quincy, I know you've talked about this on your show. How many times could the Browns have gotten out of their quarterback hell that they've been in?
Oh, so many times, Dave. So many times. I would say there were like five legitimate times in the last 25 years they could have gotten out of it, right? I think the Ben Roethlisberger opportunity was there. I can't speak to how real they should have went with Donovan McNabb thing is. I just remember nobody bringing that up for my entire childhood, so I'm going to assume there was a good reason they didn't go that direction. There's the Aaron Rodgers one, which I didn't really even think about, but it's like, yeah, they probably could have pulled the trigger on Aaron Rodgers instead of going after like Braylon Edwards in that draft. And then obviously like 2018, which is a tough one because you didn't draft the worst quarterback in that draft class. So, you can be happy with what you got because you did get some good memories of Baker. But you always do wonder, like, hey, man, what if we would have been bold enough to go with Lamar there? Or what if we would have been bold enough to go with Josh Allen there? Would that have worked out in Cleveland? I tend to think Josh Allen and like that. I think the whole Josh Allen was so bad early in his career thing has kind of taken a life of its own to where it's like that Michael Jordan story. You ever hear that one, Dave, where people are like, oh, Michael Jordan didn't make the team in his JV year to
Yep.
motivate every kid who gets cut from like the, but then you look up what Michael Jordan did in his like JV year as a freshman. He scored like 50 points a game. It's like, oh, this is not, I'm not that guy. Like that's not what this is. It's like you look at Josh Allen's second year of in the league. He had like 35 touchdowns and like 8 turnovers or something like that. It's like I don't know how bad he was that early. But yeah, there have been multiple times. It hasn't been every year. And that's why I always say if you have an opportunity to go and get a quarterback, you got to take those swings when they're there because they don't come around every once or 2 years. They come around like every 5 or 6 years. And if you miss that train, it's going to be another 5 years until the next one approaches the station. And who knows where you're going to be sitting on the platform when that train comes into the station. So yeah, it's been frustrating. The Browns have had a couple of times to get out of it, but they just have not made the right decisions on a consistent basis. But they're not the only franchise who has had that story and then have lucked into making a good decision at quarterback.